Sorry, I get distracted by Mike dancing along every time that comes in. But hello, everyone, and welcome to Black Cats TV again. We're back, this time previewing the Watford game, 12:30 Saturday. Mike, how have you been?
Good. Yeah. Been good. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be available on Saturday. What are we going to do?
I have this feeling that I'm going to end up doing the stream, and everyone's just going to be like, "Where's Mike?"
No, honestly, they're sarcastic. They're all sarcastic bar stewards. So they're just going to say, "Thank God you're back."
Yeah, well, that's what they're going to say when we do the next game at Luton, and it's you.
Unless we lose.
Yeah,
we're not going to, but unless we lose, then you're banned.
Yeah, we went through a spell of that on the other channel where you couldn't get a win either for a while, so it's fine. Right, before we get into the Watford preview, though, everyone stop what you're doing. Like this video. Really helps us out. Hit subscribe if you're new. It should be down near where Mike's doing it now. You can't really see his screen, but he's doing it now anyway. Good. We're awesome. Let's go. So, Watford, Saturday, 12:30, live stream with me. Thoughts? What are you thinking? Especially after a good win on Monday.
Do you know what? It's always a difficult one. I remember doing previews on other channels for Watford, and it's always one of those teams that just slips off my radar. I seem to know what Blackburn's doing. I seem to know what Burnley's doing. I seem to know what all these different teams are doing. Watford, I'm just like, oh, are they in our league?
I get that. I was thinking that as well when I've just had a look at where they are, and I was. This is sort of came off the back of a conversation with a Borough fan of friend of mine at work. So I was having a laugh with him, going, "Oh yeah, I think it's between Blackburn, West Brom, and Borough for those last two." And then I actually look at the table and go, "Oh Christ, no! It's actually between 5th place and 14th because there's 4 points in there, and Watford are in that gap as well of 41. They're just currently sat in 12th.
If every result went their way and they beat us, they could go 6th. So they've got plenty to play for. So it's always going to be a dangerous game. Looking at they've lost the last 3.
Yeah.
So it's always nice to play a team that's on a losing streak and hopefully may it long continue. But I mean. Yeah.
I always fear a team on a losing streak when they play Sunderland because it's usually us that turns up and goes, "You need a win, here you go."
They play a very defensive format. Last time they won, they play a very weirdly defensive, fluid formation, similar to what we've done in the past. But according to media outlets, okay, because I've not watched them in any games recently, it's a 3-4-2-1.
Okay.
But half these media outlets tell us we're playing 4-4-2 every week, and we're just not.
Yeah. I seem to remember from the reverse fixture, which unfortunately we lost. If everyone remembers, it was Isidore's first start for us. He did score for us, equalising, and then Dan Neil did a silly tackle, shall we say, just before the end and gave him away a penalty. And everyone jumped on his back and hasn't forgiven him since, even though he's doing all right now, isn't he, though, really? But I remember them from that game being really aggressive with us, very strong, physical players, and bullying us a bit in the midfield. I don't know if you remember that from doing the game as well.
Yeah. We couldn't get hold of the game. I remember that. But I mean, I'd like to think we've come on a long way. And I know it's not that long since September, but we're a different team today than we were then. Everyone's finding the place really well, I think. Riggs my only doubt at the moment. Because
I think that's just the injury, though, isn't it?
He's still not quite come back from injury properly, I don't think. But they've not beaten us at home since 2015.
And with Premier League outfit at that point, I think they won 1-0, I want to say, at that point. Yeah. Was it under Moyes? It was under David Moyes at that. No, it couldn't have been. I don't know. I'm trying to think, but no, I don't think it was under Moyes. It was possibly Allardyce, potentially. I seem to remember Pantilimon was in goal for us. So
Pantilimon was in goal. Would you want to hear the team the last time they beat us?
Go on then.
That was a fun one.
The last time they beat us was what? 3 months ago. Do you mean?
No, at home. Yeah, at the Stadium of Light. Yeah. Costel, Pantilimon, Coates or Coates. I used to say Coates all the time. Billy Jones, John O'Shea. I mean, John O'Shea was just part of the foundations at that point. Van Arnold, Yedlin. So we must have been playing 5 at the back.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
Yedlin, Mvia,
Oh, don't.
Fabio Barini,
Yeah.
Steve Fletcher, Ola Tavundinen.
Toy,
I
even.
remember him. Why don't I even remember him?
Well, he was that big, git tall Swedish lad. So he was like 6 foot, but he was awful.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't remember him. And Duncan
Yeah.
Watmore, of course.
And Duncan Watmore.
Yeah, so, and Defoe was on the bench.
That's a bit of a strange one.
Sat next to Rodwell.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And Adam Johnson.
Oh, God. Right, okay. So let's move on swiftly from talking about that team. So lots changed since then, but we'll quickly still go through Watford's team. So having a look at their team on here, it looks like Bayo Youssef is their top goal scorer. He got 10 goals, 29 games this season. He doesn't have any assists registered to his name, exactly the same as Wilson Isidore for us, who's got 10 goals for us this season, no assists to his name. So that's strange coincidence.
Mirrored, yeah.
Exactly. But the danger man we were talking about before was Deli Bashiru, who I believe scored a penalty down at, where do they play? Vicarage Road, isn't it? In the last game, as well as I can't say his surname, so apologies. But it's Georgie is his first name with 5 assists so far. If you want to look it up, you can. But I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. It would just be too difficult. I think we found that doing the commentary that lots of their players were very difficult to pronounce, including the first goal scorer, Ebaseli. I want to say he was.
I don't know. I just make up nicknames based on what they're wearing and what they look
He
like.
reminded me of Adama Traore in that he was absolutely jacked and just bullying Sirkin that game and just running past him, just absolutely having his life all game. So hopefully that won't be happening again in this one. So they can cause us a problem. They're in the playoff hunt as well. They're not out of it, so it's not going to be a pushover game now that we've actually looked at where they are. You said the history there between the two teams. Sorry, is there an overall record of games and wins and losses between us?
Yeah. So, sorry, I come off because I clicked on that fixture. We've played them 48 times. Yeah, 48 times since 1938. We have won 19. We have drawn 16. We have lost 13.
Okay. So the odds are forever in our favour, as they would say in Hunger Games.
Biggest victory for them was 1982, where they beat us 8-0 at their place. And the biggest victory for us are shared. There's 2 5-0s, but both are 1980 and 1972. 1972 was a good year for us for football.
Yeah, 1973 was even better. But I seem to remember there's been a lot of 2-2s recently. There was the 2-2 where Roberts got the absolutely amazing finish at the end, which sort of really helped us get into the playoffs. There was a Desmond 2-2 at the end of Sam Allardyce's season where we stayed in the Premier League at the last game, and I think we got 2-2 there. 2-2 when we came in. I'm saying 2-2 a lot. 2-2 with Mowbray when Burnett scored right towards the end when we first back in the Championship as well. So it's a common fixture. But the most important thing to remember is Luke O'Nine's halfway line handball when they were through on goal. Was it last season when it was just the balls played over his head and he's just like, nope.
Yeah. You've got to love Luke O'Nine.
Yeah. We'll try and find it and see if we can get a short out on it this week because it was, honestly, remembering that's beautiful.
It's difficult doing this because the team has changed so much. And if you want to do just like history, like the last 6 games, we've won once.
Yeah.
They've won 3 times, 2 draws, and we've won once. So it doesn't look good going into it with just numbers like that. But look at the league positions, look at how we're doing, look at the players we've got. Bayo for them. Mm-hmm. Did you mention him?
Bayo Youssef, the top goal scorer. Yeah.
Red card last game.
So he can't play.
So he's not in.
Very good. Very
There we
good. See,
go.
this is why you tune in, for us to actually do some research. This is it. So,
on the fly research.
On the fly research. Yeah, it's normally me that Googles stuff. So just as well, there's not many championship games on at the same time. I think there's FA Cup going on as well this weekend. So we're obviously playing Watford. Sheffield United are in action as well at 3:00 on Saturday. They're at home to Portsmouth. And then on Tuesday, you see Leeds playing Watford at Vicarage Road. You see on the Wednesday, the day after, you've got Burnley at home against Hull City. Sunderland, of course, play Luton at home. And Sheffield United also play Middlesbrough that night. So come the end of Wednesday, we'll still have a game in hand over, I think, Leeds United, just as we're about to go and play them, of course, the following week. So
yeah,
not that I'm looking ahead to Leeds. We've got to get past Watford and Luton first. But just keep that in your mind, that will be there.
Well, yeah, 3 points for us would take us joint second, technically. Obviously, the goal difference being what it is, we'd still be fourth.
Yeah.
But I saying that it's only 1 point, goal difference between us and Sheffield United. So.
If Sheffield United lose and we win, we'd be ahead of them on goal difference because it's 20 and 19. In their favour, so we'd get that. But yeah, I know in terms of Burnley, unless we do a madness and win like 9-0, we're not going ahead of Burnley there. And I don't think we're ever going to catch Leeds unless we absolutely do crack for the remaining games this season.
Well, funnily enough, Sheffield United are playing Portsmouth.
Mm-hmm.
If Ashish,
Agent Ashish
can get them a couple of goals, Portsmouth, and beat them, that would be awesome.
It would. Not that I really want Portsmouth to stay in the division, but we've got a league championship to win here. So this is what matters most.
Don't care what they're doing down there in the slums.
Could I trouble you for a prediction? We've got none of these right since we've returned to Black Cats TV, and neither are the fans in the comments actually, or the subscribers.
Our league table is easy at the moment.
We've been doing this since December, and there's no one on it. This is fantastic. So let's try again. We'll just keep going until someone gets it right.
Right.
Does it begin with 4?
17. No.
Yeah.
I do want to go high scoring again. I don't know why, but I'm going to be sensible and go 2-0 Sunderland.
2-0.
That's the most conservative score I've predicted, I think.
Yeah, I would say so. It's the least margin between the two numbers anyway that I think I've seen you do.
2-0 Sunderland.
See, I normally go 2-0, but I just get this feeling that they're going to score. So...
You're going to go 2-2 again.
No, I'm not going to go 2-2. There was too many 2-2s, too many Desmonds. I'm going to have to go... I don't think we'll score 3, so 2-1. 2-1 to Sunderland, I'm going to go. 2-0. I just don't think we'll score 3. I just don't. We got 3 the other night, but some of it a bit more luck than merit, shall we say.
Yes, but our league, you can be in it too. It's totally free. Just get a score prediction in there. At the end of the season, you'll win some goodies. If we win the league, the next person down will win some goodies. We can't win goodies. We're not winning anything. But join us. It's absolutely free. Get your score prediction in the comments.
Yeah, please do. And then also, if you've got, well, not that you've got time, but if you do have time, please join us on Saturday for the live stream. It'll be myself doing this one. Mike's not here. Sorry, everyone in advance. It'll be me. But... I thought you were doing the wanker symbol there.
No,
you were
it's the angle.
Yeah. This is what people subscribe for. Yeah.
Mike's not doing the commentary.
Yeah. I'm going to start the show by calling you that straight away. So, if you could join us on Saturday for the live stream, be much appreciated. It'll be 12:30 kickoff, so we'll probably be on about 12:10. Which already, Mike, you might be in the comments while you're on your... I don't want to say jollies, but you're gallivanting around Scotland.
While I'm putting up with the in-laws, yeah.
You better hope they don't watch this.
Oh, they do. Well,
right, okay.
The Rangers fans.
Oh, the Rangers are all right. If I had to pick one of them, that's all right.
Oh, don't. You'll start dividing our own our audience.
Well, no, we've got a shared trauma with Rangers fans called Michael Beale. So I think that's the sort of common ground that we're sort of going along here. And Defoe. And Defoe, of course. But before we say goodbye, do you got anything you'd like to say to our lovely viewers and subscribers?
No, just like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff that we always like you to do. Don't forget to go and check out Conrad. Spy on him for me during this live. Let me know how terrible he was. And I'll be back in the next game, hopefully, to give you a better commentary. Just saying.
You won't have to wait long. It'll be Wednesday night. So it's only 4 days afterwards, ready for the Luton game for him. But yeah, same thing. Please like, subscribe. Really helps us out. And share it with a friend. Why not? Say to them, if you heard what these two are doing, and just send it to them. Just take the phone, subscribe for them, give them it back. Right? Yeah. We'll see you all on Saturday.
I'm just glad to be here.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye now.